Hey guys, so I wanted to do a look with my Naked 3 palette. I recently just got it. I know it's been out for a while, but it came out around the same time that I was about to have my baby, and we were just getting everything ready for her, so I really wasn't too worried about anything new that was coming out of makeup. But I got a few DMs on Instagram asking for a look, and I barely got I got this Friday night or Saturday. I can't even remember, but I've been using nothing but this palette since I got it, and I got this look inspired from somebody that I follow. I'll link her down below. Her channel is Sunflower Forever. I think that's what it is. Sorry if I'm messing it up, but I'll link it down below. Okay, so I've already primed and moisturized my face. I used my Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. And I found my true shade, because the shade I had before was a little bit light. So I'm using my Stay Matte Rimmel Foundation in the color True Beige 203. And this is a full coverage foundation. Oh, I'm using my MAC foundation brush. This is a full coverage foundation. I usually in my favorites, my March favorites, I used my my CoverGirl 3-in-1, and that is a full coverage as well. So I'm kind of gonna go in between those two. This one I like it now because Texas heat is unbearable and it's mostly humidity. So I need something that isn't gonna melt off my face. And as you can see, I do have redness and I guess sunspots or old acne spots that just are ill. So I do need a full coverage, and I don't like it to feel too heavy, and this one is very light. Like, even though I have like my husband says, how many layers of face do you have? I do, my moisturizer in the morning when I wake up, and then I'll prime my face. I won't prime it right before I do my makeup. I'll do it maybe like an hour or two before, to have it, set in. And I think the three, the primer, the matte primer. Another primer I've been using is the hard candy one. But I use my hard candy one when I use the 3-in-1, the CoverGirl, and I use, for best results, I guess you could say, I use the matte primer with the matte foundation. And it works great. I'll do my makeup maybe mid-afternoon, and I'll go out, run errands, or like on the weekends, me and my husband are out with the girls, all day. So I'll do my makeup around morning time, like 11. And, we'll be out and about till 4 or 5. And it lasts, all day. I might get some minor, shine, like around my nose. But nothing, too bad, where I need to pack on more powder. Another thing that I use, if I have any minor shine, are the hard candy blotting sheets. They're about $5 for something for, it's a big little pouch, if that makes any sense. And they work great, and that's what I use. Okay, next I'll fill in my brows, and I'm just using a NYC pencil. I'm almost finished with this. I have my backup. It's just an NYC pencil in the color Sable. have to line them really dark because, as you can see, my brows practically disappear. I mean, they're not too thin, but they disappear once I put my foundation on. I'm gonna go in with a shadow brush. I don't know, but I use it for my brows because it's like super thin and stiff. I'm not sure what brand these brushes are. I just know I got them off eBay. I think they're a knockoff maybe of e.l.f. They're super soft. They have not shed. I've had them since a little bit before Christmas, and they have not shed at all. And I tend to wash my brushes maybe once or twice a week, and these work great. They're super soft. It's been a while since I got them, like I said, or then I would link below what the seller was, but I just know I got, it was a 12 piece, and I think I got them for six or $7, and they work great. I have a mixture. I'm not really picky when it comes to makeup brushes, the eye brushes, as long as they do their job and they don't shed, I'm fine. I have a few MAC brushes, but I've had those for a while. They're kind of getting old. The names or the numbers have, you know, worn off from me using them. So I'm just, as they start shedding or lose, you know, their ability to hold, or they get like real stiff, I I replace them. But like I said, I'm not picky. I'll get brushes off eBay. Usually they're reasonably priced, and like I said, they're usually a knockoff of, you know, a Sigma or Eco Tools or something like that. Okay, then I'm gonna go in and prime my eyes with my Wet n Wild Fergie primer. I had the Urban Decay, the potion, but I finished that, and I wasn't really gonna repurchase, so I repurchased. I think this is my third tube, and it works just as good. Like I said, I'll wear my makeup all day, and there's very light creasing and very light fading. So if you guys are looking for something a little bit cheaper, more reasonable, that is just as good in my opinion, I would recommend getting the Fergie primer. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush, and it's just, you know, a little rounded. And I'm gonna start, let me take my brush out, with the color Nooner. No. Yeah, we'll start with the crease first. Like I said, this is inspired from one of the ladies that I follow, and she starts with the crease, so I'm gonna go in with Nooner. I have the Naked palette, the first one, and it's I'm practically hitting pan on all the colors. I've had it for so long, and I had gone to Sephora with my husband a little before, well, right when it was going to come out, and I had swatched a few of the colors, and he saw that I fell in love with it. But like I said, at that time, you know, we were getting ready, the baby was about to come, and makeup was not an issue, but he surprised me with it. Said it was an early Mother's Day gift, so I was excited because I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube, and a lot of people that I follow on Instagram rave about it, and I had been wanting it, so when he got it from me, I was like, yay. Okay, so the crease, for the crease I used Nooner. Next, I'm gonna go in with Buzz, and I love how all these shades are like pink undertoned, or have like the pink, the rosy shades. I'm not going to completely fill my lid. I'm just going to go about a quarter of the way, because I'll fill in with my V, so it's not going to show. And like I said, I'm no kind of makeup artist. I don't claim to be. This is just how I do my makeup. And I have a few followers, you know, that really aren't, you know, that deep into, I mean, I'm not deep into makeup, like artistry and all that, but I do try. Like I said, being a mommy, it's rare I have my time to, you know, really sit there and practice. So this is just what works for me, and this is, you know, simple. Okay, I have a nose shadow brush. That's what it says on here, but I use it as a, you know, blender. So I'm gonna go back and just blend that. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with my Fergie Wet n Wild. It's just a very thin. I use it as my V. So I'm gonna go in and go with Dark Side. The thing I noticed with the Naked 3 is it has a lot of fallout. I don't know. I have to be really careful. I don't know if maybe it's just mine, maybe it's my brushes, or maybe I'm sitting there digging in it too hard, I don't know. But I have a lot of fallout in my pan. Okay. So I'm just going to go back and just blend that out. Go back and retouch a little with Nooner. And then I have this tiny brush. I don't know. It's just this 520. I guess it could be like a little eyeliner or a little concealer brush. And I'm going to go in with Dark Side to kind of get into the crease, define it a little bit. I'll use this to go into my lower lash line, kind of smoke it out. What I like about these two is that you can build them up. So if you want something darker, I guess, to go into a nighttime look, you could. This is just, you know, how I do. Like I said, this has been an everyday look for me. And then with the color Dust and Strange, I'm gonna go and highlight. For this, I'll use the brush that came with. I'm going to go in with Strange first and just do under my brow. Bring it all the way around. And then with the color Dust, I'm just going to highlight right under my brow. And do the corners of my eyes. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm getting a message. I'm gonna go with my e.l.f. I had never tried the e.l.f. liners, well, liquid liners, and I really fell in love with it. Someone I follow on Instagram recommended it because I was looking for a new liquid liner, because I always use Prestige or the Wet n Wild. But I kind of wanted to, you know, venture out, and I had a lot of recommendations for this one. And now I'm in love with it, and it's the only one that I've been using. So it'll probably be in my April favorites. A lot of people don't use liquid liner on their lower lash line, but I do. It works for me. It lasts all day, and since my lashes are like, I don't really like to use falsies, only on, you know, special occasions or when I'm going out. But as for everyday makeup, it kind of defines my lashes. Whoa. Okay. And I recently got the Maybelline Pumped Up Mascara. I had been, like, I don't know if you guys had watched the products I regret buying. I had purchased the Bombshell, and I did not like it. It left my lashes really brittle, and as you can see, I hardly have any lashes. So this one works great. What I like is you can build it, and it doesn't leave your lashes, you know, chunky or like spider legs. And there's no brittle. So I think this is definitely going to be my favorite. I've been using it for, I want to say 2 weeks now. And it works great. It said that it's supposed to be 16 times the volume. And this is the way the brush looks. I can't remember if I hauled it for you guys already, but if not, it'll definitely be, see if you guys can see that, definitely be in my April favorites. I'm really hooked on, I think last month I was really hooked on Wet n Wild products, and now I'm just like really hooked on Maybelline products. I've been getting mascaras left and right and just, you know, stuff. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. This is the only powder I've ever used. I used to use the Maybelline, I think it was like a mineral powder. It was in a little brown container, but I think they discontinued it or they changed the packaging. I'm not sure, because I have yet to see it at Walmart. So I use this Rimmel Stay Matte. I use it religiously. Like, it's the only thing I use on my face. Next, I'm gonna go in with my hard candy. I know I did a haul with this. These are the colors. I'm gonna be using the brown bronzer to kind of contour. And this is just an e.l.f. blush brush. I usually don't do a heavy contour or blush look when it's just an everyday look. I keep it, you know, pretty minimum. For the blush, I just go in and mix all 3 shades, and they show a rosy, it's like a rosy pink. It's not too deep. It's very natural. For my lips, I always just use the EOS. The flavor I'm using now is a strawberry. It's kind of what I prime my lips with. And I recently discovered Jordana lip products, and I have been using the heck out of this one, the pink Showstopper, and it's a matte pink. Kind of reminds me of Dollhouse Pink, or a dupe for Saint Germain. So if you guys have, I think they have it at Walgreens, but my Walgreens doesn't have like every product. It's limited. So yeah, this is my everyday look for the Naked 3 palette. I think it's pretty easy, subtle. So I hope you guys like it. Thanks for watching.